You know, the drills are the physiotherapy for your golf swing. And the cool thing about these, you can just do them in your backyard and you don't even need to be hitting golf balls. So we saw when you were swinging, we had lots of this going on, Mr. Chicken Wing and dragging the club across the ball. Very inconsistent contact. We worked on that arm extension back and through, training your arms to work with the body. And as you found out, you're going to be a lot more consistent in it. And it's simple, right? It's not overly complicated. So just to review the drill sequence again, I've got my chipstick here. You can use a driveway marker. I've got a piece of dowling here. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to swing a golf club with it if you don't want. You're just kind of training the motion. So we started first with the chipping, little short shots, feet close together, lots of weight over here. You know, the left side is your turning side for striking the golf ball. We never lift. We never hit the ball from back here. It's always this way coming forward. I take the chipstick, put it on the left hip, left side, take your grip. You can see it's pointed off at an angle from my hip back toward my foot. I'm just going to do some little swings here. I'm going to go part way back. It stays on my hip. So this way, my weight stays here. There's no weight shift back this way. I stay on the lead foot. And then when I come forward now, to bring the arms forward, well, the arms come with my body, so there's a little bit of a rotation of the body toward the target. Chipstick stays on my left hip. You can see my knees go this way, my pelvis goes this way. I'm staying on my left side, rotating around that. Look what happens with my arms. They come forward. So I'm not doing this dragging and throwing the arms at the ball. I don't do that. The arms and body work together. So this helps train that sequence, and I have this nice natural arm extension back and through. Just like that. And then I can increase the motion. I go a little bit wider stance. Okay, I want to mimic a longer swing. And you can see what happens. Chipstick still here on the hip. Ball position comes forward a little bit because of this. Left foot is this way a little bit more. Now I'm going to swing it back a little farther. And when I swing it back a little farther, it comes off my hip, which is natural because the arms are swinging back more, but you can see where it's pointing this way. Right? It's not pointing like this. So I'm not taking the club back and I'm not going in behind me there because that's going to cause that business. I take it back, chipstick and your club shaft will be pointing toward the target, roughly parallel to where you want the ball to go. Back, and then I'm coming forward now. I get this little bit of a turn of the body, my weight's staying here, so I'm starting with more weight left than right, and it stays left. Now I come forward, the arms come back in front of me, and look what happens. The chipstick reconnects to my left hip, left side, the arms stay extended, boom, up into the finish position. Nice natural arm extension, just like that. So it's a great way to practice the motion. You can start again with the short swings, don't let it leave the hip, rotate around, a little bit longer back, and then through. Great way to feel the swing. And if you feel comfortable with that, then by all means add the golf club. Take my wedge here, or whatever it is, 8-iron, doesn't matter. Set it up as an extension of the golf club. I'll do the same thing, so I'll start with the little chips, this way, like that, mimicking that action. Knees go this way, hips turn, I stay on that lead side, a little bit longer swing now, part way back, part way through. Just training that arm and body action, rotating around that lead side for consistency. And then if you're comfortable with it, you can hit a few balls. If you're in the backyard, you know, farting around, foam balls, wiffle balls work just fine. Just something to move the club at, right? That's all it is. Back and through, make some contact. I can try a ball if I want. A little bit longer swing, back and through. Just to get that feel for that arm extension, following my body, arms and body working together. So it's a fantastic training aid, very simple to use. Now when you go to the driving range and you want to hit some balls, a couple things to remember. We start with just practice swings, no ball. So I might just start with some chipping and pitching swings. In fact, I do that a lot because it's an easy way to warm up the body. It's easy on the back, it's easy on the hips, and also too, working on those little swings is an easy way to reaffirm the correct hitting mechanics for the full swing. The little swing is the same as the full swing. You know, my little chip swing here like this is the same as the full swing. It starts back the same, it comes through the same. So if you learn the basics of the short shots, your full shots are going to be a lot better. So on the range, I would start with just some little swings back and through. Just doing a few practice swings, get the feel for it. No ball. Then I would work on clipping the ground. I'm setting up, I'm paying attention to where the club is bottoming out. Then I put a tee down. I might put a tee down in front, for example, and work on hitting that tee in front of me. This way I'm focusing forward of the ball, not behind the ball, because we're never hitting behind the ball, we're hitting forward of the golf ball. And by focusing on that tee in front of me, so here I'll just grab a little rubber tee here, demonstrate. I'll throw it down. I'm going to try to hit that little tee with my club. No ball just yet, just there I go. That keeps me moving to the lead side, and look what happens. Arms stay comfortably extended. And then you would put the ball up on a low tee. Clip the ball off the low tee. So I'm going to, my ball's teed up, I'm going to clip a few. Boom. Oh, that feels good. Okay, I'll put the ball down on the ground. Always put the ball in a good lie, never in a bad lie. Game's tough enough as it is. We're just learning some basic mechanics. There's lots of time to learn about hitting from bad lies and that. So pay attention to where you put the ball down on the ground. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll hit a couple little shots. You can do that with any club. I'm doing this with my 8. You can do it with your wedge. Work on that little swing. And then work up into some half swings. So grab a couple balls. I'm going to work up into the half swing. Just a reminder when you're setting up, watch out for this excessive knee bend. You have a habit of doing that just to help protect the back. We don't want to do that. But less knee bend is better. You know, take the flex out. This way it's easier to turn, and it's actually better for your back because you can move better and more freely. And then you just adjust your distance from the ball. So your short shots, you're going to be pretty close to the ball. You're getting up out over top of it. As I move back into a fuller swing, I start to give myself a little bit of room to swing the golf club. But you'll adjust that for yourself. But the longer shots, a little bit more room to swing. But the thing to watch out for is we don't do this. Maintain that nice level knee flex. So I've done some short little warm-up shots. Oh, okay, now I'm going to go to some longer half shots. Just back and through. Again, working on letting the arms swing, right? Just like doing the chip stick drill, I'm letting those arms continue through. There's no reason to do this and do that, right? Just arms swing around the body, comfortable extension. And when we say extension in golf, just means the arms are straight, they're not hyperlocked. Okay, we're not putting tension in the shoulder, they all lower the hands. We're just letting the arm hang from the shoulder. And the other thing we're doing is we're not shoving the arms out away from the body. You can see here what I've done here. I got this big gap here. We don't do that. They just continue around me and they stay naturally extended out in front of me. So the swing of the arms is coming from the shoulders as I rotate the body. And then build to fuller swings. You know, use the clubs you're most comfortable with. If that's the short irons that you hit the best from the fairway, so be it. And then work up into some of the longer clubs, into your hybrids, and work up into those woods. If you're not comfortable with the driver off the tee, don't use it. Use your 3-wood, use your 5-wood. But you can experiment with that as you go along. But now you've got like a sensible sequence to practice and build on, and your swing will be more uncomplicated, it'll be easier, and as you found out, you'll have more fun on the golf course.